What is up, everyone? It's Diecastbuffet here again. Guys, we have the Race Win Diecast from Phoenix from Cole Custer's championship victory in 2023. Surprisingly, this diecast actually got made, and it is one of the coolest raced version Xfinity cars in history. Let's check it out. All right, folks, check out this diecast in the studio. So this was kind of a dawn of a new era for the NASCAR Winner Circle line here in 2024. Now, at the time of this video, I have not seen anything about 2025 in terms of their Winner Circle waves. You're probably watching this, maybe, hopefully, possibly in the future. You'll be like, oh, this happened, and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, they changed the packaging, right? So that's a nice little touch. But this one has chrome numbers. Wow. I was shocked they added that. So they have some amazing exclusive diecasts in this wave. Let me tell you, this is by far one of the greatest Authentics, Winner Circle, or normal Authentics waves ever in history. Check this out. Chris Buescher, Michigan win. Did not expect that. I was hoping, but then I was like, are they really going to do it? Yeah, they're going to do it. That one right there, I'm still looking for. The Michael McDowell raced win. That's awesome. Denny Hamlin Bristol raced win exclusive. Still need that one. A Brett Moffitt Talladega win. That is freaking awesome. Blaney, arguably his greatest race win ever, that Talladega win. Kyle Larson, Las Vegas win. I think this is exclusive. I think this is the fall race. I could be tripping. If it is, that's an exclusive diecast. Look, as a Larson fan, I need it, okay? They got Cole Custer, Phoenix win. And then Ross Chastain. I was shocked they made this diecast. I was hoping they would, and sure enough they did. The Phoenix win, which is the first ever raced win diecast for a car that didn't win the championship, and it was the season finale since 2014, right? Because the champion usually won the race and the championship because I guess they tell the other drivers to slow down or something. I don't know, the finale race. He won it, and they inevitably made the diecast for it. So super excited about that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and carefully open up this diecast. Let's hop to the review. All right, folks, here we go, fellas. Brand new out of the packaging. Let me tell you, I feel like this is going to be one of the hardest diecasts to find from 2023 is the Cole Custer Race to Win from Phoenix. Not only is it one of the coolest Race to Win diecasts I have ever seen with the chrome numbers, Xfinity Championship, Cole Custer didn't even get a normal paint scheme made outside of the Advent calendar line, right? Who knows how many they made of that 2024 set, which featured the 2023 car. So that's already number one. Number two, they made the championship roof logo one, but you have to modify it to turn it to the normal paint scheme. So for whatever reason, they just made it really difficult to be a Cole Custer fan and collect his diecast. And sure enough, after all the wins he won, they finally made a raced version in the 1/64 scale. This thing has got so much detail to it, guys. I am hyped for this review. Been waiting to do it, guys, and finally got the diecast in studio. Make sure to give the video a huge thumbs up if you don't mind. And, of course, you know, you could use that promo code if you like over there at Circle B. It helps me do videos like this, fellas. You don't have to, but if you do, love you. If you don't, still love you. So you got an Xfinity right there, Cole Custer. Notice the window bars. I think it's supposed to be like this. I could be tripping, but I imagine the window bar detail would be underneath the banner because the banner is like it's applied on the outside. The bars are actually on the inside of the car. So that it looks like a sloppy decal job, but I don't think that's like that at all. I think it's supposed to be like that. So you have the white painted car. You know, anytime you have a light painted car, you know, like a Ryan Blaney, you know, type of bright fluorescent paint scheme, you're going to see every little speck on that car, and naturally you could see it right here on the hood of the diecast. Got Haas, go to the front end of the car. This was the final NBC Xfinity race for the championship, that is, because in 2024 they would basically sell their playoff air dates to CW. So this was the final championship to be crowned on NBC. The whole front decal here is a little bit wonky. I think this is supposed to simulate damage, so I'm going to give them some slack on that one. The forward decal is a little bit off. I think that is actually a decal error, but it could technically be a artificial placement to make it look bent. I don't think that's the case with this one, though. Get your purple splitter right there. Bunch of dirt and detail on it. That is awesome. Got the 00 right there. Simpson, Sunoco, ARP, Stuart Haas Racing, RIP Stuart Haas Racing. And that's a whole other thing. this was one of the final race to win diecast to ever be made for Stewart Haas Racing, which, I mean, they won like a gajillion races in their timeline, you know. They'll make the Chase Briscoe Darlington win, but I don't know if they're going to make any of the 2024 Cole Custer wins for the Xfinity Series, so who knows. Go to the left side of the diecast, you got Cole Custer there, you got Forever, which... Not to quote Kevin Harvick, but it's kind of interesting how they went from forever to for sale. It's crazy how quick they went. It sucks because I liked Stewart Haas Racing. I was a huge fan of them when they were first starting out, Tony Stewart, and they picked up, or they had Ryan Newman to start out with. Then they picked up Kurt Busch eventually, then Harvick, and it was so cool, man. Got what is that, Production Alliance or something right there. Haas CNC, Haas High Point Mobile 1, 3D Systems, HaasTooling.com. Then you have that beautiful chrome numbers, which I don't think they put the chrome numbers on the previous diecast releases. Also, shout out to whatever the biff is on the back panel there. I don't know what that is. Looks like a fishing line or something. Goodyear. Got the 75th Anniversary NASCAR Championship. Got the number 4 decal. I love when they make the championship race versions. Like, I understand some people like the championship roof logo ones, but my theory is this: if you're going to make the roof logo ones, at least make the championship race versions, right? Don't just make one of them, make both of them. Why? Because then both the fans get happy. You know, the fans who don't like the raced versions, they have the championship logo edition to go to their collection, and vice versa. Mobile 1 Chromatic Lincoln Welders Arrowhead Brass. Now, this was the only time NASCAR would run the 75th anniversary tires, so that's actually a very exclusive part right there. That is only available on a very small amount of cars or in trucks. The Ben Rhodes Championship Edition paint scheme, they didn't make the race version, I don't think, which is stupid, but I digress. So that one has it. The Ryan Blaney Championship Edition, Ryan Blaney raced version, X, Y, and Z. So there might only be 6 diecasts that were ever produced with this style print. And it's technically even lower for the next gen because the next gen runs different wheels. The trucks and the Xfinity cars are made with verbatim the exact same wheels, the 164s. With the back panel, got 00 right there with Haas GT Haas Ford. Got your purple spoiler. You can see just a very, very faint outlining, or not outlining, but more of a kind of an overspray. The way they do this is they put it in a little metal mold or a wooden mold, and basically it masks off the rest of the car, and then they have a little airbrush and they just spray it on. So when they're doing like 1,000 of these things in a day, naturally if there's any imperfections on that mold, it's really easy to get some overspray. That's usually how they do these spoilers. There is a ton of dirt and grime on this car, by the way. Go to the right side of the diecast, and again, you can just see all the dirt and rubber, just awesome. Now, one thing I really like about these NASCAR Authentics Winter Circle cars is they're screwed down to the base. And the way they do it, they screw them tight so they don't, it don't rattle and destroy the car. So what happens is it actually pulls the car a little bit lower, making it look lower to the ground like it does on the racetrack. Let's see. Let me find a loose die case around here somewhere. This is not really a great example of it, but you can just see kind of how high some of these, this next gen car is. I think this one might have a little bit of a factory error. But you can just see how normal these cars are when they're not drilled down. Now look at this one, much lower. I know it's 2 completely different cars. I'll even show a next gen one to kind of prove this point a little bit more. Here's a 2024 Denny Hamlin. And you can see how much lower that is, right? It just looks a little bit lower than the Ryan Blaney one. And I know these are 2 different die-cast molds, but that's the general idea with it. Makes it look more like it's from Victory Lane, which is really, really cool. Like that right there, that looks really cool because the wheel's a little bit turned right there. That looks great. Top of the car, got 00 Haas CNC. There's a soft gradient right here. I don't know if that's dirt that's just kind of built up over the black decals, or it actually has a real gradient to it on the real car. This is a very, very exclusive rear window print. And in fact, it might be the only one to ever have this, because they ran this window design, I think, exclusively for 2023. And that was the playoffs. I can't remember if they had any other playoff Xfinity diecast made from 2023. I could be tripping, but I don't remember any of them. So that might be the only one to ever have it. With it being already spring 2025, I feel like that's kind of set in stone if true. Got HaasTooling.com there. Awesome diecast. As I bumped the camera accidentally. Let's take a closer look at the trading card that comes with it. Look at the background there. You got the championship car. He's holding up the championship. That's such a great photo. I love that. That's awesome. And you can kind of pose it like that. That looks so cool, man. Great job, Lionel. Honestly, great job. Got Phoenix Raceway, Cole Custer, NASCAR Xfinity Series Championship winner. I'm not sure what the actual race was called. Was it like this the NASCAR Xfinity season finale 500? I have no idea. November 4th, 2023, Avondale, Arizona. The back panel of it, you got time of race 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 53 seconds. Start position 7th, 202 laps. Number of cautions 8 for 46 laps. That's kind of high for Phoenix, I'd imagine. Laps led, pretty dominating, almost led half the race. And margin of victory about half, a full second behind. So Cole Custer almost won the championship in 2024, but his teammate would actually go on to win the Phoenix race, that being Riley Herbst. Cole Custer is now in the Cup Series at the time of this video, and I'm not really sure where his career will go, but I tell you what, he was pretty darn good to watch in the Xfinity Series. He's good in that series, man, and I hope that he has great success in the Cup Series moving forward. Thank you all for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet. Signing off.